fish on. There's a fish on.
Yep.
Oh my
There's
goodness.
a fish, Eve.
Oh my, there we go. I got her out. I got her out.
Keep reeling and pull. Pull this way.
Oh my God.
Pull, Eve.
Oh my God. Look at the size of that fish. Today I'm heading out on Lake St. Clair in search of the fish of 10,000 casts. My name is Avery Rose.
I got him.
It's huge!
It's over.
I'm a small town girl from Canada, and sport fishing has been my passion since as long as I can remember.
Back-to-back domination! Your Bassmaster Classic champion!
Learn with me as I team up with pro anglers from my region in an effort to inspire the next generation. Production assistance for Hooked is provided by Smokercraft, the first family of boats. YAMAHA, revs your heart. SHIMANO, and by Humminbird and Minn Kota. It's not even up for debate. When it comes to freshwater fishing, the musky community is as hardcore as it gets. These anglers will spend a week on the water for one single bite. They'll tough out cold and ice and rain and wind and will consider just seeing a fish a good day. Their baits are literally as big as some of the fish I target, and they will throw them all day long. Today, I join our close family friend and musky super guide, Mike Parker, for an unseasonably warm fall day on the lake in search of a monster.
I was introduced to fishing by my father. I was a little kid, and I just remember going down to the river with my dad, and like most people started off with a worm and a bobber, catching panfish and that, and I actually think my first fish was a trout out in Nova Scotia when I was about 3 or 4 years old. I get asked a lot, like, what keeps me coming back to the lake? Why do I fish muskie? For me, it's the thrill of the hunt is what keeps me coming back every day. They're so hard and so unpredictable at times. They just turn on, turn off. They have the feeding windows. It really does make you think. Like, you can have them on like that, and then just like that, they just shut right off. That's what keeps me going, is trying to figure these dang things out. I've definitely been fortunate in fishing throughout my whole life. It's gained me many, many lifelong friends with doing my guiding and building lures, meeting the clients that we have, and sharing their stories, hearing the yeehaws and the yays and the high fives, the smiles, say it all. The big misconception with muskie is that they only eat walleye, or they're eating all your perch, or they're eating all your bass. They're really after the fattier fish. Like Lake St. Clair, they eat a lot of catfish, a lot of sheephead, so they aren't really targeting your perch or your walleye in that. They need that fatty fish. So if you catch a muskie there, even though they're the top predator in fresh water, they are a really fragile fish. Treat her good, let her go, and you know what? She'll eat the other fish that might be eating the eggs or the little fish that you're targeting. When I'm first starting the day out, I'm looking forward to having that first fish follow to the boat, or that first fish rip one of the baits. Especially when you get people that haven't fished muskie, when they first get to see that first fish, and just listening to the fear in their voice and the excitement at the same time, that's what keeps me going.
Hello, test 1, 2. My name is Avery Rose Bonning. Can you hear me now? Okay. Oh, planer board was underneath. Fish on. There's a fish on. Oh my
There's
goodness.
a fish, Eve.
Oh my goodness. That was quick. That was quick. Oh my. There we go. I got her out. I got her out. Oh my. That is so cool. Oh,
Alrighty, Eve.
this is a big fish. Do you see the bend in that rod?
Yep.
Oh my. This is so awesome. Man, this thing is not wanting to move. So we didn't even start doing our intro and we already got a fish on. We had set up the rods as soon as we got out of the marina, and I was just going to do an intro and the rod went off. We got a fish on. That planer board just dove right under the water. That was so cool.
I'm gonna net it on that side. It's right here.
Yep.
Keep reeling and pull. Pull this way.
Oh my God!
Pull, pull, pull.
Oh my God! Look at the size of that fish! That thing is humongous!
That's a beauty.
Oh my gosh! That is by far my biggest muskie I have ever caught.
That's a big fish, Eve. You wanna get your bump board out?
Oh,
So you're gonna have to wet it down first.
New bump board.
So what I'll do is, we're gonna need to open up for this one.
Oh, we're going the big.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna lift it out.
Yep.
I'm gonna set it down here, and then you'll pick it up from there. But that way, there we get a measurement right away. All right, here it comes. Look at that, Eve.
Oh my, 46.5.
So come over to this side here.
Oh, this thing is ginormous. This is by far the biggest ever muskie I have caught. And look at how beautiful this fish is. We had barely just got started, had just got the lines into the water, and he ate that bait. What an awesome experience. Let's get him back.
See, it's gonna flip right over. And see you next time.
That was so cool. Oh my goodness. Time to do an intro. Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Hooked. As you can see, I am out here with Mike Parker, muskie guide extraordinaire, and we are searching for some muskie today. I have only targeted them a couple times. The first ever muskie I caught, I was actually bass fishing in last season with Isabella, and I accidentally hooked into one. But today we are targeting them, and already we have landed one in the boat, and it was 46.5 inches. My biggest one so far. So Mike, you make some of the best inline spinnerbaits on the market, Handlebarz Musky Lures, but today we're using body baits. And how come we are?
This time of year, the spinnerbait bite goes down a little bit slower, but the body bait bite really picks up. These fish right now, they're just gorging. They're just trying to get really fat for the fall and the winter. So we're using like big minnow style baits, the Georgies. We're using shag and shads, chewies and thirsties. And we're just mimicking something that's gonna be a big, easy meal for them to have to get fat for the winter.
Okie dokie. Oh my goodness. Oh my, it's peeling line. This must be a big one. Oh, I think it's caught in the other board. So, fish number 2 is on. Unfortunately, he's caught in one of the other lines, so this might be difficult. He was peeling so much line at first.
Alrighty, keep reeling and then pull, reel, 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 and pull. Pull, 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 pull. There we go, we're in the net.
Oh yeah, baby. Fish number 2 already. And we are tangled up. What do you need me to do to help out? Because it's pretty tangled.
Yeah, it's tangled up. It's typical. So this fish here is badly hooked, so we got the Nimpex pliers. I'm just gonna go in and cut these hooks out quickly, and we'll get her out of the net and be out for a picture soon.
Like Mike said, fish safety is key. Even though these are big, giant predator fish, they still are delicate like other species. We are cutting off the hooks. We're gonna take a couple pictures, get them back, as soon as possible, and we can always replace the hooks later on. 40 and 3/4 inch.
There you go.
Fish number 2 already. Sometimes I go out searching for bass to catch 5 fish and struggle, and today we already have landed 2 muskie in the boat. Let's get him back, put it out.
And it should stay upright and just take off on its own.
Oh, yep, there he goes.
You want to put the big motor in gear and we'll get trolling again because we got a bite window that's going, so.
So when you're bass fishing and you're casting, there is different gear ratios to make your baits go faster and slower. So if you want like a slower retrieve, it's a lower gear ratio. And if you want a faster retrieve, it's a higher gear ratio. And so Mike is saying the magic number for muskie fishing is 3.1 miles per hour for the baits to be going the perfect retrieve. And I am the captain right now while he gets out the rods. And it is hard to keep your boat going at one speed while going into the wind. But you know what? I'm holding my own right now, and hopefully the baits have the perfect movement, perfect retrieve. Right now, we're at 3 miles per hour, so they should.
Now when we're trolling, we're using the same baits that we would casting, but we have each bait sitting exactly where I want them to be in the water column. I'm looking where the bait is. I got the bait sitting just above where the bait fish are, and that's the perfect spot. So instead of having a lure in the water for 30 seconds during a cast, we got them out here for the whole day.
I'm not normally a huge troller. I like to cast, and I don't really like to stop and sit and wait, but you know what? I'm catching fish today, and I'm okay with sitting around to wait for them.
I'm in the same boat as Avery. I'm a caster at heart, but at certain times of the year when that casting bite isn't as good as the trolling bite, you do have to just suck it up, put the rods out and go for a boat ride and tell stories all day.
Yeah, that is not a bad way to spend your day, that is for sure. Oh my goodness.
There you go, Ave.
Oh my, that thing just, he's jumping.
Just take your time with it.
Oh my, he just took that thing right under. He bent the rod right in half. Fish number 3 is on. It is peeling line right now. He's going. Oh my goodness, look at the size of that thing. He looks like a submarine. He's going towards the planer boards, trying to make him not get tangled. Get over here.
Just keep on reeling and pulling. Now pull, 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 and come over my head. Pull, 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 pull. Walk back, walk back, walk back. There we go.
Yes! Let's go!
Nice one, Ave.
Number 3 is in the net. That rod, I thought it was gonna break for a second there. It was so bent.
Oh yeah, it was hitting hard, wasn't it?
Uh-oh.
What's that, 39 3/4?
Yep, 39 3/4.
We're going the wrong way on this measure.
Fish number 3, not quite 40 inches, but still a beautiful fish. Oh, I could catch these things all day long. Let's get him back. Oh God. He was ready to go.
Oh yeah.
Woo!
So we just got our second fish of the day on the acid crackle shag and shad. We're going to make a couple switches of other baits. We got was it 5 of our fish yesterday or 6 of our fish yesterday. We're all in the same color pattern. So we're going to take off one of the glitter walleyes, and we're going to put another one of these out, get a second one out, and see if we can't double up some fish.
So if I was fishing with a partner in a bass tournament, we would have 2 different baits to see what the fish were eating, what they wanted. And then if one of us caught more fish than the other person would switch up, and then we would find out a pattern. So that is what we are doing today. we're looking for the pattern for muskie.
One of my keys to catching fish and keeping them pinned, sharpen those hooks. I make sure every hook is sticky sharp. We get a lot of short biters this time of year, biting just on the back hook. And if you don't have those sharp hooks, you lose fish. Oh, fish. There you go, Ave. Oh, that's oh, Avery.
That's a big
That's
one.
A big fish. Can you get it out? Here, watch out for a second. That's a big fish.
That's a big fish.
That's a big fish,
oh my
Avery.
gosh, did you see the belly on that thing?
I seen that fish, Avery. It's a big fish.
Oh my goodness. He's just feeling line.
Yeah, he's going to.
Oh my gosh.
Keep that tight no matter what you do.
Oh my goodness, that thing looks huge. Oh my, this thing feels super heavy. Taking my head off.
That is a big fish, Ave.
I think he's coming like right at me. Oh, oh, oh. Oh my gosh. Look at the size of that thing. Oh my goodness.
Reel it. Okay then. Now reel, and walk backwards. Pull. You got it.
Goodness.
You got another beautiful fish there.
Look at that thing. It's huge.
That's a beauty. Oh yeah.
Number 4 is in the net, baby.
Heck yeah.
Let's go.
Oh yeah. Where we at?
The tip of his tail is 46.5.
Oh, so twin. There you go. I'll support it. There you go.
So this guy is the exact same length as my very first fish, but man, does he have a gut on him. So I'm gonna say that this one is my biggest one because he is heavier, man. I broke my PB twice in one day. This is insanity.
See, we just let it go. It takes off right on its own. No sense in holding it for a while. She's gone right down on its own and gone back home. Especially with these cold temperatures, you've seen how quickly that one just took off on its own. Can't wait to catch her when she's 50. So yeah, today it's been a planer board day. And what I mean by that is the little orange boards that we're using. Every fish we've got today and every bite that we've got has been out on the little planer boards. They are such a key to catching fish on tough days. Getting that bait away from the boat is what they do. We call it high-tech bobber fishing. Basically all you're doing is setting your line so far back. So right now we're at 10 feet back each time right now. Put your little planer board on, then set it off to the side. No matter how far out to the side of the boat it goes, that bait's still going to be 10 feet right behind that little planer board. And that's just been the key number for the day today. We use line counters that way there. I know exactly how far back those baits are. And we started off with some baits at 5 feet, 10 feet, 15 feet, and 20 feet when we're starting the day. Every fish we've hit today has been 10 feet back off the board. So we switched everything up and we just lost, what, 2?
Yep.
And then we got another one, and that's all been at 10 feet, so that's today's program. Fish.
What one? Oh, it's on the big rod. I don't know how to get it out. Oh my gosh, it's right there. Oh my goodness, that is so cool. Oh my goodness, it is so close to the boat. Oh, it's peeling line. That's a big fish, Get over here. Oh my.
Yeah, it was ready to cross its mouth. It just reel and pump it. Don't let any slack at all.
Okay.
Just keep pressure and keep reeling. Now just walk back. Back.
Backwards.
Back. There we go.
Yes! Fish number 5 on the down rod? Is that what it's
Yep,
called?
that was on a down rod.
That
Prop
was
wash rod, actually.
So cool.
Yep. So that rod was literally 5 feet behind the prop, running a 13-inch thirsty lure, and that fish just come up, just smashed it.
So we've got the bump board here, and most musky anglers always measure the fish instead of weigh them because it's a quick and easy way to see how big the fish is And this way you don't have to dangle them by a scale, and it's a lot better for the fish. Fish number 5, which is crazy because we try and catch a 5-fish limit bass fishing, and muskie are the fish of 10,000 casts. They are a lot more difficult to find, but obviously not difficult for Mike.
Nope, we did a good job today, Avery. I think that one's ready to go.
Yep, let's get him back. There he goes. Fish number 5. That is insanity, pure insanity. Well, everybody, that is it. It is 4 o'clock, and it is time for us to head off the lake. I had a truly incredible day with Mike. I broke my personal best twice in one day. Well, technically they're the same length, but one had a bigger belly. And I just would like to say thank you so much, Mike. If you guys ever have the opportunity to go out here muskie fishing, definitely book a trip with Mike. Not only will you have an amazing time, you will also learn a ton out here on Lake St. Clair with Mike.
Congrats on 2 PBs, 5-fish day. We can't ask for anything better.
Oh no, it was so much fun. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode of Hooked. Stay tuned for more. And of course, always remember to take a cute fishing.